What the heck is DevOps? And why is the demand for DevOps engineers growing even faster than for machine learning or data science jobs? Keep watching to find out. Here's the agenda for this tutorial. We'll first answer what is DevOps. Then we'll look at common DevOps practices and the core DevOps technologies. We will then answer why should we learn DevOps? And do you have to be a DevOps engineer in order to benefit from this massively growing and valuable domain? Finally, we will look into the common challenges in learning DevOps and how TechMormo can help you master DevOps. First things first, what actually is DevOps? DevOps is a concept aimed to deliver better software faster by uniting software development and operations. The dev team is responsible for product development, whereas the ops team is responsible for running the systems smoothly. Traditionally, these teams have worked separately with conflicting interests. The dev team wants to move fast, release new features and fix bugs, whereas the ops team wants to move slowly and reduce changes to keep things stable. This conflict of interests used to cause a great deal of tension within organizations, negatively impacting the product. DevOps breaks down the proverbial walls within organizations so that teams can communicate and collaborate better. By embracing a set of practices, tools, and cultural changes, DevOps provides faster releases, faster feedback from customers, and ultimately, better software. DevOps is a broad and abstract topic. Different companies implement it differently, but most teams that embrace DevOps usually have a few practices in common. Break down organizational silos to empower cross-functional teams. This enables better communication and collaboration between teams in an organization. It also promotes self-sufficiency, enabling teams to develop and deploy their products or services independently. Ultimately, the organization gains unrivaled agility. Release short and incremental changes. Inspired by agile methods, this practice is key to being quick in an ever-changing industry. Short, incremental changes are faster to develop, review, and ship. It also helps to resolve sudden incidents faster when deploying a small change, as opposed to when deploying 10,000 lines of code and multiple breaking changes. Adopt microservice architectures. When you have multiple teams able to own the entire life cycle of their projects, you naturally get many small, loosely coupled services talking to each other. That is, microservices. Although this is not a necessity, especially for small companies that can benefit from the simplicity of a monolithic architecture, but when growing and scaling, microservices can help significantly. Version control everything. DevOps teams often apply version control to many different assets, from design and architectural assets, infrastructure, configuration, and of course, source code. Version control has a very useful property. It creates an immutable view of the history of changes. This enables teams to refer to exact changes made, as well as the ability to roll back easily. Automate everything. By leveraging tools and technologies, DevOps fosters a culture of automation. Tasks that are repeated often, are manual, or are toilsome are usually primary targets of automation. Why automate? Well, it lowers costs, significantly improves speed and throughput, it reduces bugs and human error, it lets team members focus on high-value tasks. By incorporating DevOps practices, a set of tools and technologies emerged. The following are the core segments of DevOps technologies: scripting languages, version control system, operating system and Linux basics, networking and security basics, containerization, CI/CD, cloud computing, infrastructure as code, monitoring and observability. Now it's important to note that this is neither a fixed nor a comprehensive list. As DevOps practices continuously evolve, so will the technologies associated with them. But if you can master these segments, you are in a great spot. But learning all these technologies might seem daunting, or exciting, or both. Whatever your response is, you might naturally ask, why should I learn DevOps in the first place? Top 3 reasons we love DevOps. Massive learning opportunity. DevOps touches a lot of roles and domains, not just Dev and Ops. This means a DevOps engineer has to learn continuously, enabling the opportunity to build a diverse skill set. Depending on the company, this can include elements of design, development, operations, testing, management, etc. It sounds fantastic if you love to learn, but scary if you're not into learning. In the coming days of automation and AI, if you don't develop a love for learning, you might be in trouble. Remember, learning is investing in yourself, as Warren Buffett puts it. The best investment you can make is in yourself. The more you learn, the more you learn. High impact role. As a DevOps engineer, you can move technological mountains. Is this a joke? No. Imagine commanding hundreds of servers at your will, automating manual repetitive tasks, designing microservices, and having ownership of the entire software development lifecycle. Your actions will have a direct impact on the business, including how quickly the product can be released, how smoothly your team members can work, etc. In other words, you will have a highly leveraged role. Sounds exciting, right? But remember,
with great power comes great responsibility.
And big money too. High salary and exploding demand. Companies realize the huge benefits of implementing DevOps. That is why they are willing to pay top dollars for DevOps engineers. Take, for example, an average AWS solutions architect makes over $150,000 a year in the US, according to Glassdoor. What's more, the demand is exploding. In 2021, Bain and Company reported a growth of 443% increase in DevOps jobs postings from 2015 to 2019. This growth is even higher than postings for machine learning, data science, or software engineering. Additionally, most engineers are not even competent in DevOps, resulting in low supply and low competition. This is your opportunity. You won't have a hard time finding jobs with DevOps skills. You want to tap into this huge salary growth, but you think to yourself, do I have to be a DevOps engineer? Absolutely not. Any IT professional can start learning DevOps, make an impact, and position themselves to be able to earn more. The shortage of DevOps engineers means many companies don't even have a dedicated role for DevOps. Instead, existing software engineers or system administrators are usually trained in DevOps skills. But most engineers don't become competent in DevOps due to the challenges in learning DevOps. Learning DevOps is often overwhelming, whether you're about to start or are already a practitioner. DevOps is complex. There are a lot of things to learn. Additionally, it is continuously evolving as new technologies come out every day. Lack of guidance. Due to the complexity and unique backgrounds of individuals, It is difficult to figure out an effective path to DevOps mastery that will work for everyone. Most resources are just theory. Tired of theory lectures and PowerPoint slides that offer no practical value? We are too. Live classrooms don't take your learning pace into account. Ever been stuck in a class that goes too fast or too slow? This often happens for live DevOps training because not everyone learns at the same pace. So, how do you master DevOps effectively then? At TechMormo, our goal is to help you master DevOps. We are obsessed with simplifying complex topics to help you become a better DevOps engineer. We craft lectures with easy to understand animations and visuals. Learn how to create and scale projects from start to finish, step by step. Whether you are just starting out or are already a practitioner, you will find value in our content. Don't just digest theory. Learn hands on practical skills that you can implement in your job today. Stuck in class that is too slow or too fast? We create on demand learning resources that you can use anytime, anywhere. So, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest DevOps videos and subscribe to TechMormo newsletter to get notified of new cutting edge DevOps content. Learn DevOps, stand apart, and reap the rewards. In this video, we learned what DevOps is, including its core practices and technologies. We also discussed why learning DevOps is beneficial, what the challenges are in learning, and how TechMormo can help you in your DevOps journey. DevOps is continuously evolving. The practices and technologies are likely to change over time. But what's important to understand is its core purpose: deliver better software faster. Thanks for making it so far. We have a lot more DevOps content on the way. See you on the next one. Till then, be bold and keep learning. But most importantly, take care.